In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a value scale. Value scale is basically a reference for the values that you are going to use to shade your forms. First thing you have to do is create a long rectangle, just like this, and then you're going to put 7 different boxes, which means 6 lines. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it looks like I just need to add another box on the end here to make 7 boxes. Then go ahead and number them 1 through 7. And then we're going to start in the middle with the middle value. When you are shading, make sure to hold your pencil as close to the paper as you can. That way you're able to use more of the lead that's available. So right here, we want to use that part of the pencil. So as much surface area as we can on the paper. That'll also help it look more smooth. I'm just shading in my number 4. I'm going to start in the middle. I'm not pressing too hard, but I'm not pressing lightly either. I just want a middle gray, not too dark, not too light. Try to fill these boxes in as neatly as you can. From there, I'm going to go to my number 5. All I'm going to do is press a bit harder. You want to see a change between your 4 and your 5. Might have to go over it again at some point. And then my number 6 is I'm going to push even harder, put more pressure on my pencil than my number 5 value. I have to go over this one, just layer. The more layers you put, the more blended it'll look. And then my number 7 is going to be my darkest. I'm just going back over my 5 to try to blend that in a little bit. And then I'm going to darken my number 6 so that you can really see that change between the 5 and the 6. And then my number 7 is my darkest. I'm going to push as hard as you can. Don't break your pencil, but that'll be your darkest value. Okay, now I've got 4 through 7. I'm going to work on 3, 2, and 1. When you're moving the opposite way, you're just going to lighten your pressure each time. So my number 3, I'm just going to fill in with less pressure than I did with my number 4. And my number 2, I'm just going to clean up my edges here. Then my number 2, I'm going to go even lighter. Clean up my edges again. And then my number 1 is the lightest value. Barely touch the paper here, but you still have to have a value. You can't just leave it white. And again, clean up my edges. Make sure, just put your pencil down for a second. Check out your values 1 through 7. See where you can make some changes. It looks like my 4 is a bit too light. It's very similar to my 3, So I'm just going to go over that, and then what happens then is my 4 and my 5 look very similar, so I'm going to go over that again. And then same thing with my number 6. I'm just going to darken that one up as well, so that you can see a change between each value. I don't want them to blend together in any way. So you might have to go back and tweak some of your values to get it right. And there we have our value scale.